And hello, Dan.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Good. No. It's not morning time. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. in New York, right?
Afternoon.
It's afternoon time. So how are you, Denney Fischel?
Doing very good.
Okay.
Good.
Anyway, congratulations for your single. I was very love your single. So you decide your music for your girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Okay, Denney, we're going live with listen to Kimi FM, of course, for support our viewers and our listeners about indie musicians. So I want to know about yourself first. Who is Denney Fischel? You already being a musician. Since when you you want to be a musician like this time?
In the last 2 years, I've been pushing the guitar. I've been playing guitar for 29 years now. So almost a whole life.
Excuse me?
I've been playing guitar for almost 30 years. But in the last 2 years, I started focusing on recording and then putting music out. So that's why I just put a few songs out so far.
Okay, so basically you are a guitarist, correct?
Yeah, I play guitar, I play bass, I play piano, I sing. That's about it. And I do all the producing and recording myself. So
okay. Okay, so how are you doing lately during this pandemic? I mean, in New York City, it's like pandemic is still locked down there, right?
Yeah, it's fine. You just gotta be careful. Life is starting to be getting in. Things are starting to open up again, starting to become almost normal. So getting there. Yeah.
Okay. So we have to say hi first to our viewers tonight. In Jakarta is 9 p.m., right? But in New York it's afternoon time. So I'm Kimi from Listen to Kimi FM podcast. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia, and we're gonna live talk about Denney Fischel as an indie musician, and we support Denney as indie musician for this April. He's my artist of the month. Then, would you tell me about your album in Spotify? I mean, why do you choose digital platform? Have you have like CDs or maybe like like a vinyl for your music?
So do you mean do I have CDs as well as streaming?
Yeah.
For my current music, no, because most of the world is about just streaming. I do have a CD. I'm also in another band, in a very heavy metal band. So I play in a couple of different projects. For the other band, we have a small CD, like an EP, we call it. Just 3 songs. For another band, we have the CD and it's streaming.
Okay, so the streaming is just by Spotify, like, do you have any platform like YouTube maybe?
That's the next step is we're going to start making videos. I do have like a short music video out with a different project. I'll send you the link when we get off. You can check it out. And then we're going to make a music video soon with my band and also a solo music video. So we're doing work, lots of work. Okay,
so I'm wondering about your music. What kind of music so far you made, like a rock music or maybe alternative or maybe what?
Yeah, definitely. I'm mainly a metal guitarist, very heavy metal. So everything I play always
heavy
has
metal.
A twist. But I play also blues. I play rock. I play ballads, acoustic. So many different styles. My old music, I try to mix all the styles together as best I can. So there's not really a genre to say that my music is. Yeah, it's definitely metal, ballad, rock, blues.
Okay. So do you like rock and blues, basically? And you play the rock and blues? So, who's your musician influence you so far?
The list is very big. We'd be here a long time. So a couple of my main guitar influence is the guitarist of Pantera. It's a metal band from the 90s. And also his name is Dimebag Darrell. Unfortunately, he passed away 10 years ago, so rest in peace for him. But he's one of my biggest influences. And Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Slash, Guns N' Roses, okay.
Yeah, there's so many. Buckethead, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I can go on for hours.
Okay. Well, then I was check your first music on Spotify, Deep Water, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me about that? Music is like instrumental. Deep Water talk about what?
Yeah, so it's instrumental. It's like I said, I do all the producing in my house here. I have a home studio. It's just it's a song of kind of feeling that you're lost and you're on a boat that may be sinking. So that's why the name Deep Water came. But then it resolves in coming to a happy song. That like one I put out yesterday. So it's just all different feelings.
Okay, so I'm very appreciate about the indie musician over the world. I mean, for this year, I had a new program for support indie musician over the world from January, February, March, and this April. I got you for this April,
Yes.
So I want to know about your mind. What do you think about the indie musician from over the world? They have opportunity to become, like artists in their fans, on their loyal listeners, like you, of course.
Yes. It's just music is a way to express yourself, like art. So we kind of put our own paintings together to say, but it just comes out in audio. Indie musicians have a little more flexibility, I'd say. They don't have to play a certain genre. We can kind of switch between genres and change your music up a little bit. I think it's pretty cool,
Yeah, I know. It's very pretty cool. So you're coming from New York.
Yes.
Tell us, how about New York at this time? I mean, where do you live in New York, and how about the current situation during this pandemic?
I live in Long Island, New York. So it's about 1 hour from the New York City. I live close to a village. Everything is starting to open up again. The restaurants, people are out. So life is, like I said, starting to come back. But everything's been fine for me, so for the most part. Trying to stay as busy as I can with my music, with my job, so that's
Okay. So you're living in Long Island, right?
Yes.
So it's a different town from New York City. I mean, it's like the village of the New York is Long Island.
Yes.
Okay, but you was born in you've told me you was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
So why do you have any idea to move from Brooklyn to Long Island right now?
Well, I moved to Long Island when I was a kid with my family, and then so then my family, they moved to Florida, so they're there, and I still stayed in New York, and I stayed on Long Island. Okay. So we have to say hi to all our viewers tonight. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us. You watching us live on Instagram. I'm Kimi from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm from Listen to Kimi FM, support the indie musician over the world, and Denney Fischel as our artist of the month. So then, do you want to play the first song maybe for us before we talk about anything later? Sure.
What the music you will play for us? Deep Water or some our music?
Yeah, the first song I'll play was going to be called Deep Water, which you spoke about before. It's actually the first release I put out solo, so I'm going to play that. And then after I want to play the new release.
Oh, good. But first thing first. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna present to you. This is Denney Fischel for Artist of the Month on Listen to Kimi FM with live on performance at Listen to Kimi FM live on Instagram with the song called Deep Water.
Yes.
Check it out.
Well, let me.
Yeah? Go ahead. Oh, great. Then,
A part of it. If you want to hear the whole song, you're gonna my Spotify.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I have a little bit trouble with your connection. I mean, I'm not clear hearing your music. So it's, yeah, maybe you should the connection, you know?
Okay. I'll turn it this way now that it should be better. So before we start the next song, we'll do a sound check.
Yeah, okay. Then, talking about the deep water music or the deep water song, how about that song you made? I mean, why are you made that song? Do you have any, like history or maybe behind this, the song is about your life or something like, for make better?
This song, every song starts with just the guitar part. I usually just mess around, and then usually I put a story. I put a story to the song usually after when I start writing more of the melodies and the other parts of the song. So it started off with just a simple, like a riff, a couple of guitar chords, and then we just build songs. So the feeling I had on that song was like you're on a boat that's sinking. You're out in the deep water. You're not sure what's going to happen. You're in a land of confusion, and then it eventually resolves, and you end up in a good place. So something along those lines,
Okay. So if you're not playing the music or not playing the guitar, what do you do every single day?
I work. I'm a trainer. I work with people, fitness. I have a dog. I have a house. So I do many things around the house. Build, fix, whatever.
Okay, so you are a worker and also the musician, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Danny, I want to know about your personal life. I mean, my podcast is for our support system to our viewers and our listeners, the single factor out there. Do you want to give us like what do you think about the single life? I mean, the single fighter deserves to be happy and success, of course.
So the question, could you say one more time, please?
Yeah, what do you think about the single fighter? They have, they're fighting about their life, but they deserve to be happy and success. Maybe you have something like any advice or any kind words for our viewers and our listeners?
Yeah, and no matter what you're doing, good, bad, whatever, if it's physical, if it's mental, if you think positive things will happen. If you think negative things will happen. So you're always going to look on the bright side of things and make the best of each situation rather than making the worst of it. So that, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I think that's the most important thing is just being positive.
Okay. But right now you've told me you're not single at all because you have a girlfriend in your life right now, right? But have you ever feel bad when you're being a single, and what do you do when you're a single?
You gotta stay busy. You gotta focus on yourself. Exercise, take care of yourself, do things you like to do, eat good food. If you're healthy and you're keeping yourself in good shape, usually you feel good in your head, and then everything else starts to come together.
Okay. So how long being a single in your personal life? I mean, it's like to our support system, maybe our listeners and our viewers being trauma to make a relationship. Do you feel trauma to make a new relationship before?
Yeah, I've been there. It takes some time to heal, and like I said, it's all about working on yourself. You work on yourself and get yourself in a good mental and physical place. Everything will start to align, and life will start to become better and better. As long as you put the work in and you stay positive. So
have you ever been in love with someone and that make you down, and then you made the music about that relationship, like reality on your life, maybe?
Yeah, I've written some songs of past. It's as a musician, it's kind of a release for us. Instead of thinking about my past and letting it stress me or bring me down, you just put it into a song and you release it. You let it go. So it's a magic tool that we have as musicians.
Yeah, because I was thinking about your new song. It's like a love song. It's called You.
Yes.
I mean, it's very, very, very special for your loved one, right?
Yes.
So I mean, you're doing the music, you're writing the lyric because you have inspiring about your love life, about your relationship with your current girlfriend or maybe your past. So I want to know about what do you think about the lyric of any indie musician. They have, like a bad talk about their relationship.
You definitely hear it a lot. Some speak about it more metaphorically rather than literally. So they're saying a song, and we might not know what the meaning of the song is. But then if you Google the meaning of a song, sometimes you can get the theme of the song.
Okay.
you know, a lot of the times we can make our own themes in it, what we feel out of the song, and it could, you might hear something different than I hear it than the next person, so we all hear things differently. But what the musician wrote about it, you have to find out. Usually, you have to look into it. It's you know. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Denney, I want to know about the business music on New York, especially in USA, about the indie musician. I mean, I'm coming from Jakarta, Indonesia. Being an indie musician, we have to fight for get our listeners, to get the fans to enjoy the music. So how about the indie musician in the New York City? I mean, New York is the huge city. So you have to, you know, like the strategy for get the listeners and also the get fans.
It's the same kind of thing. It's tough. It's you know, if you know people, it's better. It's hard to get good shows when you're starting out. There's a lot of things in the beginning of being a musician is very difficult anywhere, and being in such a big city, you have so much competition.
Yeah.
And then the last year there was no live shows, so nobody was playing. But everybody's been writing and recording. So hopefully better things will come out of it. New songs. Soon we'll have live shows again.
Okay. So that's why I made this program for support the indie musician over the world, because you know I'm wondering about their struggle, their fighting for their music to get their listeners. So how long you get the loyal listeners to enjoying your music, your song?
It's definitely not the easiest. It's about kind of creating a buzz, creating an interest, and then putting out content with audio and visual consistently. And if you stop for 3-4 weeks or 3 months, people forget about it. So you have to be very consistent. Whether it's posting a small picture of you with a guitar, or making a small song, putting out new songs, full songs on Spotify, Apple Music. You gotta keep doing all parts of this.
Okay, I see. So all the indie musicians have to fight about their music to get the loyal listeners, also the fans, right?
Yeah, very tough.
Yeah, very difficult. That's why I made this program for support our listeners. So I want to know about the Listen to Kimi FM, Artist Afternoon for support in the musician. What do you think about my program like this? We're doing live on Instagram with our different zone. I'm in Indonesia and you're in USA.
I think it's great. I think it's a way for people to be heard. You know, if I meet one person out of this, one new person, I met somebody, rather than, you know, and that's a real and authentic person. So I think it's great what you're doing. You know, give people a chance from all around the world, you know, what their music is and what their situation is. It's a great thing.
Okay. So if you're not doing live on Instagram like this, okay, so do you always spend time in, you know, like weekend, maybe doing sport or hang out up there with your loved ones?
Sports I'm not really so into. Really I definitely spend a lot of my time playing guitar, recording music, but I like to go for a hike. You know, I have a dog and take him for a nice walk. Nothing too crazy. And like I said, I work in a few different projects in music, so I'll spend some time with the project, you know, whether it's with another member or by myself. So we stay very busy as musicians.
Okay. So I think you was have activity about your life only on stay at home during this time, right?
Wait, what was the question?
Yeah, I mean you had quite a time on this pandemic, just stay at home, no, you know, like no hang out there to go somewhere out there, you know.
Not so much in the last year, like you said, the pandemic, you know, so a lot of staying home. And it's, you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then before you playing the next song, like Asian, like Indonesian, I'm very wondering about, the current issue Asian had in USA. What on your mind about that issue that was scary for me as Asian? What do you think Asian had in USA?
To be honest, I think it's all terrible. There's a lot of things going on in the world that just there's no reason for all this hatred. I don't care what hatred is for. I think it's all terrible. I try to stay out of the news. I try not to watch the news because it's depressing.
Yeah.
And it's never good.
Yeah.
Some people enjoy that. I don't. I like to stay positive. I was saying before. I think it's terrible. I think it's just everybody needs to just stop and get along.
Okay. So, do you see the Indonesian or Asian around you in New York or maybe in Long Island living there?
Yeah, many.
Many, so many.
Many, yeah.
Okay, great. So I felt very excited about the Indonesian people in New York, like current this issue about the Asian hate. So then we have to say hi again to our viewers. Well, we've got, Sama Hikal, hi. Also, Jane Netop, yes, sure. And then Geriman Kusyo Music, my man. And also we have another viewers here.
Yes.
Do you want to say hi to them? Maybe you want to say something.
Well, just thanks for everybody tuning in, and hope you enjoyed our little question and answer and the song I played before, and I hope you stick around for the next song.
Yeah, you have to stick around with us. Then you was writing the music and also made a song. If you can pick one, which one do you want to pick? Being a songwriter or being a musician like just guitarist? Which one?
Which one would I pick? What do you mean?
Yeah, maybe you had a songwriter, and you made a music like playing the guitar, so which one do you want to pick one? If you can pick one, which one do you want to pick, being a songwriter or being a guitarist?
Between guitarist and songwriter. Definitely between guitarist and songwriter, yeah.
You can't pick one, just pick one?
Guitarist is my main thing, yeah.
Okay, so you will pick the guitar. So you're always gonna be a guitarist for a long time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what the guitar your favorite? I mean, from I don't know, like a guitar called what do you have the guitar for right now? I mean,
this is one of my favorite guitars actually. You see better here.
What is that?
A Paul Reed Smith is the brand. It's very nice. See, if you look very closely, there's birds here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my favorite one. I have a lot of guitars in my studio in the other room.
Oh, can you show us?
Right, I'll take you on the tour. Hold on one second.
Sure. We're very, very excited showing the guitar of Denney Fischel because, Denney Fischel is a guitarist. Oh my God, you have a lot of the guitar. Okay. Tell us, what's your favorite guitar?
The one I'm playing
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have 2.
The one I'm playing.
9. And there's one. There's 2 more here. This one. This is the first guitar I ever had. It's broken now. Can't play anymore. But I have since I'm 13 years old. And then
from 13 years old. Okay.
Yes. And then this is my biggest influence in guitar here. I was telling you about. And then that's the last guitar. And this is
Wow.
my studio.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
This is where I do all the recording. That's it.
So it's called like your, like happy place, your happy place, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What time you on studio time? I mean, every single night, every single day after you work, or maybe only every weekend, or maybe every time you was in studio.
My schedule, I usually work very early. I start 6 a.m. I'll work till about 12 or 1. And then I put in maybe 4 to 6 hours playing guitar, recording, just practicing, singing, doing all that stuff. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Denney, you've told me you playing the guitar around 13 years old. So you're starting from teenagers, right?
Yeah, so I was 12. So I've been playing now. It'll be almost 29 years coming up.
29 years. Okay. Okay. So it's not really, not easy to be a guitarist. I mean, to be consistent being a guitarist at this work, So what do you think about the musician? They have a talent for being a guitarist, pianist, drummer. What do you think? Because you just pick a guitar, and how about the musician when they're playing the music like guitar, piano, and drummer? Not focus on the guitar only. What do you think about the musician like that?
That can play every instrument, do you mean? Or
yeah.
I have a friend like that who plays everything very well. You kind of go, whoa.
Okay.
I play guitar. I can play the other instruments. I'm not so great. Where some people play every instrument perfect.
Okay, so that's not. That's not bad talk, yeah. So they have a good talent with the instrument that you made, like they made like that.
Yes. Yeah, bass, guitar, piano, sing, drums, everything.
Okay. Then I had an experience about the man, playing the guitar. I mean, as a girl, as a woman, as a lady, if we have a man with a guitar, they will jealous with their guitar. What do you think about your girlfriend? She's jealous with your guitar.
No, it's a good thing for each person to have their own hobbies.
Okay.
I do my thing, she does her things. It's good,
Okay.
But
okay.
It's possible. Good. It is possible.
Yeah, because as my experience, have a man, a guitarist, they always playing the guitar, and they have no quality time with us. They always playing the guitar at the studio at their time.
Yes.
I didn't feel like that.
And you have to respect the time. You can't just So when she works, I spend a lot of time on music. When she's here, not so much. So you have to balance everything,
Okay. After you show me the guitar on your studio, I have to say you are the great guitarist right now from New York, and you are my artist of the month for this April. Denney, if you could tell us which one the guitar, if you can pick one for the lifetime you will playing your guitar, because you had a guitar more than one, more than two, and more than three.
The one, so I only could pick one for my whole life. I think it would be this one here. Yeah,
only that?
If I only could have one.
Yeah. Okay. So why do you only pick that guitar?
Well, I prefer to have all of them. But if if I only could have one, I take this one. But I prefer to have many. Everyone has different purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay, so right now I think we have to showing your performance, like your new release yesterday on April 9th.
Yes.
It's about you song. So right now we have to show your performance to our viewers and also our listeners. Are you ready for that?
Yes. Let's just make sure it sounds good. So I'll let me try first.
Yeah, I really hope the sound is so good and the connection will be going well, because the preview performance I can hear you with good. Yeah, not good.
Okay, so let's check one thing.
Yeah, okay, everyone. This is Denney Fischel with the new release song called You.
Okay, check. Can you hear everything now?
I hear you. All right.
Is good or no good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
good.
Okay, great. Just making sure. It's terrible if I play the whole song and you can't hear.
Okay.
Looking back to all the times where I found myself alone. Sometimes I wonder where I'd be. You'd never come along. Afraid it's been all I got to be somebody else. You are the light that shines so bright through all of my dark days. You are the moon of my life. You are my air that I breathe. You are my heart when it beats. You are the moon of my life. Reflections of my vacillations felt so wrong. Temptations of a revelation finding my heart. This deep connection, deep perception of feeling for so long. Never thought I would awaken, never thought I'd be so strong. You are the moon of my life. You are the air that I breathe. You are my heart when it beats. You are the moon of my life. There you have
it. Cool. Wow. Then, how she feel you made a song for her? I mean, your song is dedicated for your girlfriend. I'm wondering how she feel about this new song.
She really likes it. I think she was very flattered that I wrote a song for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let me tell you. I'll tell you history. I never sang my whole life. I just started to sing 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago. And I never wrote a song with words and sang before, right?
Oh yeah.
So that was the first song I ever write was this song with lyrics and learn how to play and sing together.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when I heard the lyric yesterday when you released the you song on Spotify, I mean, the full song, the you song. I heard about, oh my God, this lyric is so awesome. It's so, from your heart, you're writing from the heart. And, when you heard the song coming from your heart or maybe from the pure heart, it's very different. You know what I mean? So it's like very, very amazing. And I appreciate, and as a woman, maybe I'm not your girlfriend, but, I feel like, oh my God, it's so very, very, very kind words, very kind lyric.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. When you're writing that you song, I mean, the timing and the history, can you tell
us? I wrote the song initially about 1 year ago. And
1 year ago?
I kept changing it. This is what we do, musicians. We have a curse. We write many songs, and we redo them over and over and over again. We drive ourselves crazy. But very happy where it came, where it was evolved. With a few people. It was so, yeah, songs sometimes we'll write in 1 day. Sometimes we'll take 1 year.
Okay. So how do you see yourself as an artist, Denney?
I see myself continuing to write my own music, also music with my band, music with a couple other projects that I do. Hopefully the right person hearing my music, liking it, calling me, writing me a message. Maybe I play professionally. Work at a studio, I'm open for anything. But now it's more just my hobby, and I would like to make it more professional. Yeah, that's really it. It really depends on who we meet and how we get in front of people.
Okay, cool. Okay, as a support system, I support the indie musician this April coming from New York. So. What's your plan about your future? I mean, what kind of music career do you want to have in the future?
I would like to be working in a studio, producing big bands, helping people write songs. Yeah, being an engineer, being in front of a full band, recording every instrument separately, and mixing the music together, becoming a producer.
Okay.
Something along those
lines. You're a producer. Do you produce any artists out there, or just by yourself?
Just myself and my band and the projects I work with personally. I haven't done anything else outside of that. I just started. I've been doing it about 10 years, but it's really starting to learn my niche now, how to do every ins and outs of it. So I can see myself making it a career.
Okay. So you are a worker and you are a musician. Okay. Yes. So if someday the situation you have to choice or you have to pick the career, which one do you want to pick? Being a musician or maybe being a New Yorker?
I would like to be a musician. I would like to make play very big shows with 100,000 people around the world. That would be very cool. I would enjoy that.
Yeah, okay. Okay, one thing, being an indie musician, very struggling, very difficult, like you've told me before, right? So I'm wondering about you making money or for your music. I mean, just for your passion, or maybe you just, someday you had a, like income from your music and from your song.
Yeah, that would be good. So another plan is to become somebody that would make music for TV shows, for TV series, for movies, stuff like that. It's another avenue of a musician. I'm in for all of it. We'll see what comes in my future.
Okay. So how about the New York City life? I mean, in Jakarta, in Indonesia, especially, if being in the musician, we have a space for playing the music at the radio, at the radio station. How about there? They're playing the music from the indie musician in USA?
Usually when you go someplace, you hear all the music you hear on the radio. So it's a solo artist or an indie musician to try to get your stuff to be heard. Sometimes can be difficult at first. We plan to get onto Pandora Radio and to Spotify playlists, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That people are listening to. That's all the beginning stages of being a musician, is getting your music heard.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So yeah, thanks God we're living in digital era right now,
Yes. That's helpful.
Okay,
yes.
and it's very helpful. Like our during right now, like on Instagram. Thanks God we had an Instagram right now. So Denney, why do you not making the video for your music? I mean, the Deep Water and also the You song is very fantastic song. Do you have any plan for making the video?
Yes, I do. I'm not sure which one yet, but it's in the works. Just get to it soon. Soon.
Okay.
Yes.
Soon. Okay, maybe you should making the video, and if you need any idea, we can collaborate. We never know,
Great.
Right?
All right, thank you. That's awesome.
Okay, so around 9 minutes to go, we have to close this conversation, but I want to say hi to all of you. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our conversation. My name is Kimi from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm a podcaster from Listen to Kimi FM podcast. I had a new program, Artist of the Month, and Denney Fischel is my Artist of the Month for this April. Being indie musician is not easy, very difficult. I mean, in the USA, it's very, very easy to be an indie musician, but it's not easy, right, Denney?
No, it takes a lot of work, a lot of consistency, and trusting in yourself and not questioning yourself. If you can do all those four things, you have what it takes.
Okay. What's the hard time do you have in New York? I mean, in USA, being an indie musician, for get the listeners or maybe get the fans, because the indie musician offer the word in New York so many, right?
Many. So there's a lot of competition. You have to know the right people. You have to go to shows and talk to people, meet people, make contacts. You do it through Instagram now, which is good. But when shows are live again, you need to go out and talk to people, meet people, make friends. That's how you're going to get shows. And then you get shows, you meet more people hear your music, and it grows that way.
Okay. Before the pandemic, have you ever performed at, somewhere in New York, like in a cafe or maybe in a club, or, get the audience?
Yeah, I played I played 2 solo shows by myself in Manhattan. with my band. My band's called Sick Life. We've played 10 shows around Long Island and Brooklyn over the years. It's just like I said, it's difficult to get these good shows, the big shows. So that's really one of our goals, one of my personal goals also.
Okay, great. So what do you do during this pandemic? Because you can't performance out there, right?
You know, Abraham Lincoln, the president of the United States, said, if you give him 6 hours to do something, to cut down this tree, he's going to spend the first 4 hours to sharpen his axe. So that's what, in this last year, that's what we all should have been doing is making our craft better, making our technique, making our writing better. So I've learned a lot. Last year, I've learned a significant amount of knowledge through the guitar, through music theory, through producing music, through every part of music. So that's what I've been doing a lot.
Okay, then. Okay, then this April on Listen to Kim FM, I have a program, US5, only on to Listen to Kim FM. So I want you to give us the US5 as a New Yorker, as born in Brooklyn and living in Long Island. Can you tell us about living in US and also living in New York, especially in Long Island, how the lifestyle and also how the cost for life, something like that?
Life in New York is very fast. It's always going, always fast. We work a lot. We wake up, not everybody, but a lot of New Yorkers wake up early. We get to work early. We work all day. I did that for a very long time. Now I try to work a little less to enjoy my life more. But New York always, this is New York. It doesn't stop.
Okay. So very, very, rush hour every single day, maybe, yeah? Living in New York?
Not much rest. Work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep.
Oh, really? Okay. So, honestly, I want to be there someday because, I had a dream, something like dreamland. I'm living in somewhere in New York. Like, how the most best city or the best town for living in New York? I mean, Manhattan, Brooklyn, or like here in Long Island, or
they're all
Connecticut?
different. So Long Island is more like rural, more like suburbs. So you have more trees. Long Island is more suburbs. So you have more the houses, more land. You have parks. You have lots of grass, trees. Where Manhattan is very, very busy. Very big city, So Long Island's a little slower paced. You can enjoy your life a little more. New York is very, 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 very fast. Very expensive to live as well in the city.
Very expensive. Okay.
Yeah. And lots of Brooklyn is the same way now. The last maybe 10, 15 years, Brooklyn has changed a lot, where it's a very desirable place to live. So the same thing. I like them all. I like where I live, though. It's very peaceful where I live. I prefer to have the peace rather than the chaos where I live.
Okay. So listeners and viewers, there, Denney said, living in New York is very expensive. So do you think about it? So living in New York. Well, then we have 2 minutes to go before we're closing.
Yes.
Do you want to give us something special for the last time? For the best for your performance? Maybe.
You want some guitar work or some words? So, I can give you anything for a closer.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, maybe before we closing, you wanna give us something special before we end up with our conversation.
Yep. Well, mostly I'll play a little something, 1 minute, and then we'll have a closing fact.
Okay. That sounds good.
Thank you.
Great, great, great. Okay, Denney Fischel, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being my artist of the month for this April. But I want you to say something on Indonesian, like, thank you. Can you tell us terima kasih and good evening, selamat malam? Can you tell us like that?
Say it again.
Okay. Thank you. It's terima kasih.
A little slower. Say it one more time.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Okay, great. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Thank you, Denney. And also, good evening. It's selamat malam.
Just one more time. Say.
Selamat malam.
Malam.
Great. You're doing great.
All right.
Okay, Denney. Once again, have you ever heard about Indonesian, especially Jakarta, my town? What do you think?
I honestly don't know anything. I would love to explore the world one day. So maybe I'll visit someday. But I don't know much about Indonesia.
No worries. Like me, I don't know anything about Long Island, but we can talk each other about our town, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, Denney Fischel, it's very wonderful tonight in Jakarta. Have a good conversation with you. And once again, thank you so much for being my artist of the month for this April.
Yes.
And also, I want to say congratulations for your single, You. Hopefully, your listeners, your fans will be like it and will be love and being your loyal fans and also loyal listeners.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much and have a great weekend, Denney.
You too. Okay.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you,
See you next time.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.